Hello again, Pietro here, and today we are going to be talking about the tale of two keyboards. Which keyboard should you buy? And I'm going to give you my spin on these Logitech keyboards. I know, ergo, here it is. This is the Ergo keyboard by Logitech. It's the Ergo K860. I don't know if you can read that, but it's nice. One thing I like about this is that it's ergonomic. Two, I like the sound when typing. I'll get to that in just a minute. And I like ergonomic keyboards. You know, when you're looking at a keyboard and you look at the way your hands, so just do this with me, okay? Take a deep breath and stick your hands out. Do they go completely flat or do they slightly bend? Well, if they slightly bend, wow, that looks like it matches on an Ergo keyboard. Let's change our view. There we go. So now you should be able to see the keyboard a little better. So if you notice, when you're on a regular keyboard like this laptop, it's really flat. And when you're on the Ergo keyboard, it allows your hands to be in a more natural position, right? See how they're just they're not like that. Anyway, I like it. And then if I'm really quiet, you can hear the typing. Here, I'll open up one of my favorite apps in Windows, Notepad. Hello from Peter. We wish we could all type that fast, right? Now the feel's nice. There is a nice slight little indentation on the keyboard, each keys that is. The space bar is split. There are functions, and similar to the master keyboard that I tested earlier this year, it will connect to 3 different computers. So give you a nice little layout of the keyboard there. It's nice. It has this nice little kind of memory foam pad for when you're typing. And then also it has these little kickstands on it. So if you're at a standing desk and you really want that arch, you can do that as well. So you can kind of see how much more you would be tilted up with that. And then you can even do it a little bit if you so desire. Pop those down. And now it's just slightly tilted. So it all depends on how you want your keyboard, right? Okay, so what else do I like about this keyboard? When you press number 1, it quickly connects to that one computer. So see right there how it's blinking. If I press 2, it connects to my next computer. Press 3, it connects to my next device. And if you notice, it doesn't just connect to computers, it can also connect to certain mobile phones, such as Samsung. So that's kind of cool. So if you had a little, stand for your phone, you could type on it. Kind of like silly, this big keyboard and that small phone, but you could do that if you so desired. Now, what I don't like is that it does take up quite a bit of screen real estate. Desktop real estate. So depending on how big your desk is, maybe it doesn't have room, and the pad that you rest your hand on, that doesn't come off. It's a big unibody. The other thing that I don't like about it is that it's not rechargeable. This requires, and let me turn this off. So it does have an off switch right there. So if we flip that over, so if we open up that little attachment, there's the AA batteries. It does come with the Unisource Logitech if your Bluetooth on your device isn't working. And I like how it does have a little storage key, but I wish this was rechargeable instead of battery operated, but that's just a personal preference. I like that it does have on-off switch. The battery life on these is amazing. I've had this almost a full month and I haven't had to charge it. I have had one error with it, and that's why I'm returning it. Well, two reasons. One, it's a little too big. Sometimes I would just like the keyboard without the rest. I do like it how it has the function keys. Everything works. The keys, the program, the keys, the shortcuts, everything works, but it's losing connection with my computer. So I've had to repair it twice this week. So I think I just have a bad one. So I'm gonna wait, and the other reason I want to return it is it doesn't have the backlight. I really like keyboards that light up. So I said the tale of two keyboards, right? There's one, there's two. Well, I actually have three. Let me go get it. So here's the real second keyboard. This is the Logitech Master Key. See right there, MX keys. And this one has the light up keyboard, more of an indent, a different type of feel. And this one has not aired out of me. This one I've had longer. This one I've had, I think, almost 2 months now. I love the construction. I don't mind the flatness. I do like the keyboard, the Ergo keyboard better. But overall, I just like how this one has a smaller footprint. And I love that light up keys. And then you can even change how bright you want your keys to be. Oh, sorry, it's right there. So you can dim it, you can crank it up. And I have another video on this. I'll put the link in the description. So the tale of two keyboards, you have this wireless one by Logitech, the MX keys. And then you also have this one by Logitech, which is the Ergo version of this one for the most part. And really just the main difference is this one has a light up keyboard. The indentation is a little different. There's less strength. This one requires just a little bit more of a finger press, just a little bit, but not so much that it makes my fingers tired after typing. So here, let me move this over and we'll do that same test. So this is what it sounds like typing on the Logitech with multiple keys. And then if I quickly want to switch to this computer, just like that, I press number 3 and now I'm connected to this laptop. You probably heard that noise in the background, so I'll be quiet. And the sound of the keyboard's really important. So now we'll switch. Can you hear that difference? The other main difference is this one is rechargeable and it does not have a little cubby for the Bluetooth adapter, so I just keep it in my drawer. But those are the main differences. This one also, actually, they're about the same weight, really. This Ergo one is actually a little heavier. So which one do you like better? Do you like the sound of this Ergo one? Or do you like the sound of the MX keys? So just like a lot of computer hardware, it just comes down to a personal preference. And yeah, if this thing attached and it was rechargeable, I just hate buying batteries, don't you? If the keyboard lit up, I would keep it. And then those are 3 major things. But, you know, Logitech is always coming out with new keyboards, so maybe I'll get lucky and they'll make those changes, and then I can buy another one of these and actually keep it. Oh yeah, and then there's that 4th thing where it keeps disconnecting. And I updated the software. There was a new version of Logitech Options. It's a desktop app that you download. That didn't fix the problem. So this is going back in the box, and the tale of 2 keyboards ends nicely because I'm keeping this one that I bought directly from Logitech. Both of these were about the same price, $100, $110. You can get them used if you search on Amazon. And case in fact, this one was a refurbished unit that I got. So maybe that was a problem. Maybe this didn't get refurbished correctly. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any comments, type those down below, especially if they're pithy comments. And I'll have another video for you sometime in the next 88 hours. And let the credits roll for the Paramount Kid. Goodbye. And then maybe do one like closer, like. That should be good. Thanks.